Hello and welcome to People from the Past podcast. Today I will be interviewing Helen Beatrix Potter. It's lovely to have you here, Beatrix.
Thank you very much, Lulu, for inviting me on. I am honored.
Your first book was Peter Rabbit, and apparently it was hard to find a publisher for it. Is this correct, and if so, why?
Yes, it was hard to find a publisher for Peter Rabbit, and it was my first book. It was hard to find a publisher because at that time murder mystery was the most dominating genre, so Agatha Christie was fine with her murder books, but I struggled.
Apparently your first name is Helen, not Beatrix. Why were you known for most of your life as Beatrix instead of Helen?
That was because my parents found Helen to be quite a common name, so wanted me to have a name that was more unusual.
I've heard that in your later life, you tried to preserve the way of life of the Lake District. Why did you do this?
I did this because the Lake District is a lovely place, and you can tell that the way of life of hundreds of years ago was slowly slipping away from the most unique place in England.
I understand that there was an unpublished story. Why was this so?
Firstly, I hear that people are trying to publish it to mark 150 years since my birth, and it wasn't published because the publishers thought it was ahead of its time. I think that it was a waste of paper. This story is called Kitty in Boots.
Thank you very much for listening to our podcast. And thank you, Beatrix, for coming. Goodbye and good night.
Thank you, and goodbye.